Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 review: slim, powerful, or overpriced? $2,000 worth it? Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 7 review: exquisite, flexible, and pricey. Using the Galaxy Z Fold 7 for an entire week has left me struggling to find new ways to express just how delightful it is. While it may not be a necessity or a groundbreaking innovation, it certainly is a pleasure to use. However, calling it merely nice might be an understatement. Samsung has stepped up its game alongside competitors like Honor and Oppo, crafting a foldable phone that rivals the slimness of standard smartphones. This trend certainly offers tangible advantages. The Z Fold 7 features an inner display that genuinely feels like a plus, allowing users to enjoy a larger screen without the inconvenience of toting around a hefty device. It's impressively thin, undeniably luxurious, and yet it carries a steep price tag of $2,000. So, here's the dilemma: it's so nice, but it's $2,000. Somewhere between those two statements lies your answer as to whether this model is the right fit for you. If you found previous foldables cumbersome or bulky, you might have encountered the phone you've been yearning for. Just make sure your bank account can accommodate it. Price $2,000. Rating Verge score 8 out of 10. The positives. Incredibly slim and lightweight for a foldable device. Sufficient battery life lasting all day with moderate use. The outer screen finally feels standard and comfortable. The negatives. The price tag is $2,000. Concerns regarding durability still linger. The camera bump causes the device to wobble when placed on flat surfaces. Writing this review feels akin to evaluating two separate devices, one when the phone is closed and another when it's open. The closed form received significant enhancements this year, utilizing a conventional 21:9 aspect ratio. Earlier models sported outer screens that were elongated and narrow, making typing a challenging endeavor. With the Z Fold 7 closed, I often forget I'm holding a foldable device. In everyday usage, excluding extreme scenarios, it functions like any regular smartphone. For a foldable, that's a significant accomplishment. Now let's address the Z Fold 7's predicament. Its outer screen measures at 6.5 inches with a 1080p display. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite match the clarity or the brightness of the stunning screen found on Samsung's more affordable Galaxy S25 Ultra. This became a recurring thought during my time with the Z Fold 7. While the overall experience is unique, many of its individual features lag behind the best traditional smartphones available today. Comparatively, non-foldable phones may have superior battery longevity. However, the difference isn't as vast as I anticipated. The extent to which you utilize the inner display greatly influences battery performance. I managed to get through a day of moderate usage, having around 50% charge left. When employing the inner screen more extensively along with about an hour as a hotspot, it dipped to roughly 30% by nightfall. Still, no one opts for a foldable primarily for power efficiency, and I personally found these results to be quite acceptable. After opening the inner screen, its minor drawbacks simply fade from memory. I quickly grew accustomed to the inner display because it's genuinely pleasant to navigate. Imagine using Chrome on your phone with normal tabs neatly arranged at the top. Picture how much more enjoyable a game like Diablo Immortal is on a larger screen. Consider the convenience of having the Uber app visible on one half of the display while solving a Sudoku puzzle on the other. These experiences become enhanced when utilizing the inner display. Though these features aren't exclusive to the Fold 7, there's a feeling of indulgence that accompanies using a phone that appears and feels like a regular device when closed. Gone are the days of lugging around a chunky gadget in my yoga pants. Just a small critique: the device does feel somewhat rigid when opening it. A case would likely improve the grip. Overall, experiencing a more streamlined and lighter foldable transforms the way you interact with mobile technology. On a less positive note, the considerable camera bump poses a challenge. While I usually don't mind camera protrusions, this one sticks out quite a bit, causing the phone to sit unevenly on surfaces and wobble during usage. This prompts a tendency to place the device screen side down on flat surfaces, lessening distractions from alerts, which is a plus. But, when the phone slides off the edge of a slick surface, that's definitely not ideal. Thankfully, I dodged disaster during one such instance in the bathtub. This wobble can be a nuisance. I find myself needing to use coasters as support if I want to browse the web on the dining table. Samsung's silicone grip case seems to help with stability, yet stand cases fail to remedy this issue. A case feels almost mandatory in this scenario, and I say this as someone who typically dislikes cases, but these options remain slim enough to preserve the benefits of this lightweight foldable. Under the hood, the Fold 7 packs a Snapdragon 8 Elite processor specially optimized for Samsung, paired with 12GB of RAM in the 256GB version I tried. Performance is smooth, and I faced no issues running Diablo Immortal at max settings. The device didn't even heat up excessively during gameplay. However, during a rigorous hotspot test on a warm afternoon, the Z Fold 7 did become quite warm under direct sunlight. After about 10 minutes, it began closing apps in an effort to cool down. A bit extreme, yes, but good to know for those baking under high temperatures. Dust resistance is another aspect to consider. While the Z Fold 7 boasts an IP48 rating, ensuring full water resistance, it lacks formal dust protection. This means being cautious is advised, and it may be worth investing in Samsung's extended warranty to safeguard against costly inner screen repairs. When it comes to photography, the Z Fold 7 sports a 200-megapixel camera adapted from the S25 Ultra, rendering stunning photos in various lighting conditions, provided your subjects aren't in constant motion. Samsung's signature style of vibrant colors shines through, especially with reds and blues. Additionally, it features a 10-megapixel telephoto lens with 3x zoom and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens. Both perform adequately but may struggle with heavy demands. The digital zoom past 5x tends to exhibit watercolor-like quality. Nonetheless, Samsung's portrait mode with the 3x lens continues to be unrivaled, boasting uncanny segmentation that can discern minute details like the eyelashes on a subject's eyes. When you pit the Z Fold 7 against a premium slab smartphone such as the S25 Ultra, you might find the foldable lacking in several areas: durability, battery longevity, and camera versatility to name a few. Yet, that perspective overlooks the unique essence of the Z Fold 7. This phone represents luxury and showcases remarkable engineering. If your wallet can accommodate the expense and you're open to embracing the advantages of a larger display, you'll likely find yourself agreeing, this device is simply delightful.